Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? We are finally at DreamWorks Water Park today after like little under a year of trying to get here, and I'm so excited for this day. And so, Evie, are you ready? Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Trek Single Slammer, and I rated an 8 out of 10. We had to carry a tube up there when they should have put it on the lift hill, but overall, the ride was good. And so, Evie, what did you think?
Yeah, I agree. I give it an 8. The ride itself was very good, but yeah, we shouldn't have had to carry up that big tube.
Yeah. Okay, so we just rode Toothless's Trickling Torpedo, and I graded a 9 out of 10. The water was freaking nasty, but overall, this water coaster was like really fun. And so, Evie, what'd you think?
Yeah, I agree. I give it a 9. The water, I got a lot of water in my face too, and yeah, the water was gross. But yeah, other than that, it was a good ride.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode both Dragon Racers and Dragon's Donkey Flight, and I rate Dragon Racers a 10, and Dragon and Donkey's Flight a 7.5, because we still had to carry that tube up the stairs. But Dragon Racers was a decent mat slide. It's in my number 2, but Whitecap Racer is in my number 1. And so, Evie, what do you think of those rides?
Yeah, I agree. Dragon Racer, I'll give it 10, and yeah, Dragon and Donkey Dragon and Donkey's Flight, I give it 7 because we had to carry up that 4-man tube to get other than that.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Tubin and Lever's Leap, and I'd rated a 10 out, and I'd rate both rides a 10 out of 10. They were both very good. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, Tube, I'm gonna give a 9, but yeah, Lever's Leap was gonna give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Thriller-Gascar, and I'd rated a 10 out of 10. This is my new favorite trapdoor slide, and it was insane. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
I agree. I give it a 10. Definitely the best trapdoor slide I've been on.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode the Carnivore Tex, and I rated a 7 out of 10. We had water in our faces the whole time, and it was just an alright slide in general. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
I agree. Give it a 7. It was alright.
Yeah. Okay, so we just rode Safari Slider, and I'd rated a 9 out of 10. I liked it better than the Carnivore Tex. And so, Evie, what did you think?
Yeah, I agree. I give it a 9. I like the double down, and yeah, it was a good ride.
Oh okay, yeah. So we just rode both Zanier Zigzag and Zanny Zigzag, and I'd rate them both a 10 out of 10. Those rides' names need to be switched because Zany Zigzag was crazier than Zanier Zigzag. And so, Evie, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. Zanier Zigzag, I'd give a 9, and Zanny Zigzag definitely a 10.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode the Bubbly Lazy River and Toothless's Trickling Torpedo, and I'd rate them both. I'd rate the Bubbly Lazy River an 8, and Toothless's Trickling Torpedo a 10. Toothless's Trickling Torpedo is a freaking front seat ride. You get airtime, especially on that one drop, and plus the Bubbly Lazy River, I kept falling out of my tube the whole time I was trying to get in it, and we were almost toward the end of the ride when I got in it. And so, Evie, what do you think of
Yeah,
it?
I agree. Toothless Trickling Torpedo, I give a 9 because I definitely like the front better. But yeah, the Bubbly Lazy River though, I'll give a 9 too.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode Swamp and Splash and Dragon Racers, and I'd rate them both a 10 out of 10. They were very good rides. The re-ride we had on Dragon Racers was better than the first ride we had on it. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, Swamp and Splash, I'll give it a 9. And yeah, Dragon Racers, I had a better ride this time. I'll give it a 10.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode Tubin and Lemur's Leap, and I'd rate them both 10 out of 10. They were very good tube slides. And so, Evie, what did you think?
Yeah, I agree. Give them both a 10.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode Thriller-Gascar, Zanny Zigzag, and Zanier Zigzag, and I'd rate all 3 rides a 9 out of 10. They were all very good. And so, Evie, what did you think of them?
Yeah, Zanny Zigzag, I'll give a 9. Zanier 8, and then Thriller-Gascar 9 too.
Oh yeah. Dancing in the wave pool. Okay, so we just rode Shrek Single Slammer for the second time today, and I rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. I liked it more because during the drop before the funnel, I was the one going backwards, and it's much more insane when you're going backwards, in my opinion. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, I agree. Give it a 10. It's my favorite slide on that complex.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Toothless's Trickling Torpedo for the third time today, and I rate it a 10 out of 10. It's a good water coaster, and so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, it was good. Give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Dragon Racers, and I rated a 10 out of 10. This time I rode in the red slide, and that is my freaking favorite slide on Dragon Racers. It was twisty as frick, and so Evie, what'd you think
Yeah,
of it?
I did the pink slide on Dragon Racers, and yeah, that was my favorite too. Give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just did a re-ride on the bubbly Lazy River, and I rated a 9.5 out of 10. This ride was much smoother on it, and I feel like this is the second fastest Lazy River I've ever been on. The fastest one I've been on is the one at Myrtle Beach's pool, and so Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, give it an 8.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just did a re-ride on Tube-It, and I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. It is a good tube slide, like always, and so Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, great. Give it a 9.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Lemur Leap, and I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. At the end of the ride, I had to go back up the staircase for my iPod because this time they had me put it at the side and then come up to grab it. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, it was alright. Give it an 8.
Okay, so we just rode Toothless's Trickling Torpedo, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It is a really good water coaster. I love how you get airtime at the big drop in the front. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, I agree. Give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Dragon Racers, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It's a good mat racer always, and so Evie, what'd you think of it?
I agree. Give it a 10.
Oh yeah! So this was a good day at DreamWorks, although I do wish now that I got one more ride in on Thriller-Gascar. It was still a good day at DreamWorks, and the attractions were really good, but there were some downsides to it. And so, Evie, what'd you think of this day?
Yeah, I agree. We had a good day. I think we got to do everything we wanted to, and yeah, the crowds weren't too bad, and yeah, I think we overall had a great day.
Yeah, so make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this video, and make sure to check out my merch store on Bonfire. I have coffee mugs, face masks, all the things, so make sure to go check that out. I'll have a link in the description, and I will see you in the next